you're not losing hair, but you're not losing hair, but you're stuck at the same length. So something is wrong. Sometimes your hair can be growing slower. You might be in a phase. Our hair have 3 phases of hair growth, but sometimes you may be in a phase where it's growing a little slower. But also, you can possibly not be retaining length because even though it's growing slower, it's still growing. So you shouldn't be at the same exact place that you was 6 months ago. You should definitely be seeing some type of. I gotta talk to you too, Chrissy. You should definitely be seeing some type of lymph retention. So it sounds like you may not be retaining healthy lymph. So when I say struggling, it's not always with hair. That's what I said before. I don't know, you might not have been on here. But it's not always with hair loss. Like, people struggle and it's not always hair loss. Sometimes it's breakage, which is kind of like hair loss. But like when I think of hair loss, I think of something going on inside the body. I think of different alopecias and stuff like that. That's when I think of hair loss. Because like breakage and stuff, yeah, you losing strength. Like, you know, your hair is breaking. But a lot of times breakage is just due to split, or it can be due to excessive heat and things like that, mechanical damage, things like that. Let me see. I can't wait till I finally allow my hair to grow. I know, that's how mine was, girl. I ain't really, I mean, I guess I had breakage, I don't know. I just didn't care. Like, for years, I didn't care. So that's why I be understanding people when they going through the ups and downs with their hair. I understand, because I've been through it all. Professional, not professional, I've been through it all. Putting on quick weaves, snatching it off, never even, like, using conditioner, snatching off everything, don't got the patience. I was everywhere. I was always lazy in my hair. Me too. Because I'm like, I don't care, I'm gonna cover it up anyway, so I wasn't tripping. It's not a good way to think though, but that's how I thought. For a very long time, professional and not professional. Like, whatever, I don't care. I don't care, as long as this hairstyle, then, as long as I'm looking good, as long as I'm looking cute, I don't care. I did not care. I didn't care at all. As long as I look presentable. As long as I look fly. As long as people like, who did your hair? And I'm getting customers. Like, I ain't care. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's you anymore either. I seen your hair the other day. I'm not struggling since my consult with you. I got a trim. And if I take the side, I'm not being okay. You're welcome. Did you join the digital hair help so that you can have continued help? Because consultations, they do work, especially if you put the work in afterwards, whatever I suggest. But also that long-term relationship with me and with the community and all that stuff helps even more. It really do, because it's like it keeps you aware. I was telling we had a meeting yesterday. Yesterday I had a meeting with my digital hair members. The meeting was about us making sure we on our trim schedule. Make sure we wrote out our trim schedules, because we have like a template when you join the membership. And we made sure that we was on schedule, right on time for everything for the rest of 2023. So for the rest of 2023, we have our trim schedules in there, in our plans already. So we already know when we getting our trims for the rest of 2023. I'm located in Houston. Yeah, you need to get active in there. Which plan are you on? Make sure you have the app Kajabi Communities downloaded. Because a lot of times when we don't have the app downloaded, it's easy to be like out of sight, out of mind kind of. And when you have the Kajabi app downloaded, you get push notifications. So like when challenges is up, or our bi-weekly checklist is up, or a live meeting is going on, all that stuff, it'll sometimes some of the features will email you, and some of them would just send you a message in a push notification. So it's always good to have that app downloaded too. I gotta clean this stove, y'all, so don't mind my stove. I'm cooking this. I made a mess cooking this doggone oatmeal for my son, this homemade oatmeal. He wanted homemade oatmeal. He didn't want the little oatmeal that you just buy and you just put the little water in there. Or milk, whatever y'all use. Where's my butter? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm looking for the butter. I was about to say. Yeah, he didn't want that. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. I got YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, get active on there. Download the Kajabi app, Kajabi Communities, because it helps you stay more connected. And just like I was telling them last night we had a meeting. I was like, sometimes just in the morning before you get all the way up and everything, you can check it and go through it and do the challenges. Or even at night before you go to bed, you can check it, do the challenges, whatever worked best for you. I'm in there all day. I'm in there all day. I check in with everybody, like, a few times out the day. And I even check in with myself because, like I told y'all, I'm going through the routine too. I did my big chop last year, last July 29th. I was talking about it was chopped off so much I couldn't even get I couldn't get braids or a ponytail. Like, my hair was gone. But it was cool because it's what I needed because I was not practicing what I preach and I was not caring for my hair. I was just doing what was convenient. So that's what I get. But yeah, yesterday our meeting with the digital members was all about making sure we end this year off right. I taught them exactly what they needed to do. First of all, we got our dates in our digital plan. Some people like to print theirs out. Some people like to keep it digital, but you have the option for both. But I taught them also, if they don't have a stylist that they trust for their trims, because y'all know a lot of us just be having stylists that do cute hairstyles. You don't always have a stylist that you trust with your hair and trust with your journey. A lot of people don't have that. They'll have a stylist that just give them really cute hairstyles or maybe a good protective style, but not necessarily for their hair. So I taught them how to find a hairstylist for them. And also, if they just so happen that they can't find one and it's time for a trim, don't ever skip it. I gave them a rundown of really easy way to get your trim. And not doing it yourself because I highly never, ever, ever recommend that. That's the one thing I don't ever recommend you do yourself is your own trim. Because you can't see what your hair, you can't see what your hair need. Most of the time when people doing their own trim, it's because they see that their hair needed trim. Like, they see splits already. You already went too long. Once you see splits, you already went too long. The goal is to prevent splits from forming, not to cut them. Like, we don't want to have to cut splits because once splits form, they travel how fast or how slow that they want to. So sometimes they'll form and they'll create some layers that you didn't ask for. Sometimes they'll form and then they'll create a bang that you didn't ask for. So our job is to prevent the splits. So we are always in control of the length of our hair. We are always in control of, how much is going to get taken off on a routine trim. A routine trim is so very little you don't even notice it. You come in with clean ends and you leave with clean ends and you keep clean ends, as long as you stay on track. That's how it's supposed to be. A routine trim is just clean ends. It's dusting. Now, if you went 3 and 4 months, ain't no dusting. You ain't even in the trim. You ain't in the trim schedule. You're not in the trim category anymore. You're in the haircut category, and now you just gotta prepare your mind to get a haircut. Not always saying like a big chop or anything, but it's more than a routine trim because a routine trim is little. Do y'all have any questions for me? Also, make sure y'all shop the website. It's 20% off today. It's Prime. You got to use the code Prime. It's Prime Day. So 20% off the entire website. All classes is still 75% off digital classes. But everything you need is in my bio. If you go on YouTube, go to my Instagram. It's Ronnita B Huff. And because, we can't put no link in YouTube. But go to Ronnita B Huff on Instagram or TikTok. And the link is there. Use code Prime. All products is 20% off. Including the lymph retention system. The full lymph retention system with instructions on how to use it. Not just getting some shampoo and like, okay, let me wing it. No. The full system and then the, how to use it. Hello. So it's 20% off today. Use code Prime. And tell your friends. Everybody deserves to have the hair food growth oil. Everybody deserves to have the lymphatic system. Everybody deserves to have the fat and sleep protection. Don't be trying to keep all the good stuff for yourself. Tell your friends. But yeah, yesterday class was really, really good. Like, I love when it's time to meet with my digital members because it's like we going through the membership, but when we have our live meetings, it like they can really ask even more questions. They can ask questions now, but it's just hit different when it's live. And it hit different too because I really be live asking them like, what more can I do? What more can I offer you all? I want to make sure you actually getting value out of this. I want to make sure you actually building a healthy relationship with your hair. You know, I want to make sure that you actually communicate in the diaries because that really helped. I was telling them yesterday how all of the steps that I have people take, sometimes they may not even understand it. But I was like, getting to your hair goal, it's a mental thing first. You got to get your mental right because sometimes you're not mentally ready. Sometimes you're not, you know, you haven't dealt with the trauma behind the reason why you're uncomfortable with your hair or uncomfortable with trims or just neglecting it. You haven't dealt with that. So we deal with emotional support. Like, and then you see, they were saying yesterday in the class that they get support from the other members because sometimes they'll fall off and then they'll see one of the other members on top of her stuff. And it'll make them get on top of theirs. Let me know if y'all can hear me because every time somebody call me, it messes up on Instagram. But yeah, so they'll see one of the members be on top of her stuff, but they know they ain't on top of theirs. So it'll make them go ahead and go hard because they don't want to be left out. They like, forget that. She started with me, so She started when I started. She ain't about to pass me up. Y'all can hear me? So yeah, the other members help other members. Then you got some members that's, you know, because the digital memberships is for anybody all around the world. So you got people in there from all over. We don't even have, like my clients are required to be on it, but I'm still migrating them over. Like I keep telling them they need to hurry up and be on it or they're not going to be able to book no appointment. They're not going to be able to book no appointment. So they better stop playing. But like it's people from all over on the plan, so all over. You don't have to be in Houston. You ain't got to be my client. None of that. None of that. I'm right here, y'all. I ain't gone. But yeah, it's for anybody everywhere. Teenagers. I really want to build one out for kids, like moms and kids, to help them. You be finding dishes everywhere. Yeah, I want to build one out for moms so they can help they can learn their kids here. I do have, I think 1 or 2 moms in the group now that she's not in it for herself. She's in it for her daughter. So she can, you know, build a healthy relationship with her daughter here. So sometimes, you know, parents can get in there so they can learn their kids here. Because, shoot, on top, by default, they'll probably build a healthy relationship with their own hair, too. Because if they had a super healthy relationship with their hair, then they probably wouldn't have to need the digital hair help. Because they'll kind of do exactly what they do to their hair. Unless they hair, the daughter's hair is like completely different. and the mother don't know how to work with it. Yeah, sometimes the hair texture is completely different. So then the parent don't know how to work that kid's texture because they not like stylists and they not like big on hair. They just know their own hair. So it's hard for them to learn their child's hair. Do y'all have any questions, YouTube or Instagram? Y'all can always ask questions. The floor is open for y'all to ask questions. Don't forget to shop the website too. Don't forget to get your hair food growth oil. Anytime it sells, I always tell you that's the perfect time to stock up. I actually got a new bottle that I released, and I'm gonna tell y'all it's a roll-on bottle for the hair food growth oil. Let me know if y'all want to see it. I'll show y'all. Hey, Sierra. JJ, you ready to eat now? Huh? JJ? Huh? Is you ready to eat now? Huh? You said yeah? All right, did you finish with the other food? Okay. You just gotta go get me. You just gotta go. You gotta go get me the sugar. It wasn't hot with the. I told you it's not gonna be hot with the bread. Bread in the way. Yeah. Go get me the sugar. I got my water, but I ain't got no lemon in there. I need to put a lemon in there. JJ wanted homemade. Matter of fact, hold on. I gotta keep.